Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of a vast ocean, the waves whispering secrets of the deep, secrets of power, potential. This ocean, boundless and mysterious, holds within it the most powerful formula in the world. A formula capable of changing lives, shaping destinies, and realizing dreams. But what is this formula, you might ask? And how can it be that a single concept holds such immense power? Throughout history, scholars, philosophers, and seekers of truth have quested after magical elixirs and hidden knowledge, believing that somewhere lies an answer to life's greatest mysteries. Yet the most potent formula isn't shrouded in the annals of ancient texts or locked away in a secret chamber. It's been within us all along, waiting to be discovered and unleashed. This formula isn't about alchemy or enchantment. It's about principles as old as time itself. Principles of vision, action, resilience, and connection. It's a formula that doesn't discriminate based on where you come from, the depth of your pockets, or the height of your ambitions. It's universally accessible, profoundly simple, yet intricately complex in its application. Now, you may wonder, how can one formula encompass the vastness of human experience and ambition? How can it be both simple and complex? The beauty of this formula lies not in its complexity, but in its adaptability. It molds to the contours of your life, your dreams and your challenges becoming whatever you need it to be at any moment in your journey. The foundation of this formula rests on the bedrock of vision. Vision, the art of seeing the invisible, of imagining a future so vivid and compelling that it beckons you forward, is where it all begins. But a vision without action is like a star without light, beautiful but distant and cold. Action breathes life into vision, transforming it from a mirage into a tangible reality. Yet, as we embark on this journey of transformation, we encounter the inevitable storms of life, setbacks, failures, and the myriad obstacles that litter our path. Herein lies the next element of the formulas. Resilience, the steel in your spine, the fire in your belly, enables you to weather these storms, to rise from the ashes of your setbacks, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. But no journey is a solitary endeavor. The final element of this powerful formula is connection. The relationships we forge, the mentors who guide us, the community that supports us. Connection multiplies our strength, divides our burdens, and adds depth and color to our journey. As we stand here today, at the precipice of possibility, I invite you to embark on a journey of discovery to unlock the power of this formula in your own life. It's a journey that demands courage, for it requires us to confront our deepest fears and to challenge the limits of what we believe is possible. It calls for commitment, a steadfast dedication to our vision, even when the path is steep and the night is dark. And it asks for openness, a willingness to learn, grow, and evolve, to become the architects of our own destiny. In the chapters that follow, we will delve deeper into each element of this formula, exploring its intricacies and unveiling its secrets. We will discover how vision without action is merely a dream, how action without resilience is fleeting, and how resilience without connection is isolating. So as we embark on this journey together, let us do so with the knowledge that the most powerful formula in the world is not a secret to be uncovered, but a truth to be lived. It's a formula that demands not just understanding, but application, not just belief, but practice. It's a journey that begins with a single step. A step taken with the conviction that our future is not predetermined, but crafted with our own hands, shaped by our own choices, and illuminated by our own life. In the journey towards realizing the grandest visions of our lives, there stands a sentinel, unwavering and steadfast, guiding us through the fog of uncertainty and the darkness of doubt. This guardian of our aspirations is none other than goal setting, the first critical element of the most powerful formula in the world. Goal setting is not merely a task we check off our to-do list. It is the compass that directs our steps, the blueprint that informs our actions, and the light that illuminates our path towards fulfillment and success. But what is about goal setting that holds such transformative power? Why is it that some of the greatest achievements in history can be traced back to the simple act of setting a goal? The answer lies in the clarity that goals provide. Imagine navigating a ship in the vast expanse of the ocean without a compass or a map. Such is the journey of life without goals. It is the precision of our goals that carves out a path through the tumultuous seas of life, giving direction to our efforts and meaning to our struggles. Let us delve deeper into the essence of goal setting by understanding its foundational principles. The first principle is clarity. A goal, to be effective, must be as clear as the day, defined not by ambiguity, but by specificity. It's not enough to wish for success or yearn for happiness. Our goals must be as specific as the coordinates on a map, guiding us with precision towards our desired destination. The second principle is the power of writing. There's a certain magic that occurs when pen touches paper, a transformation of the intangible into the tangible. Writing our goals down is a declaration, a commitment that we make not just to ourselves but to the universe. It is an act of bringing our aspirations out of the shadows of our mind and into the light of day, where they can be seen, felt, and ultimately. But setting goals is merely the beginning. The journey towards these goals is marked by challenges, obstacles, and at times overwhelming odds. This is where the third principle comes into play: commitment. Setting a goal is an act of courage, but pursuing it with unwavering commitment is an act of valor. It's the commitment that fuels our resilience, powers our perseverance, and ignites our determination to press forward, even when the going gets tough. Moreover, goal setting is not a solitary endeavor. It thrives on the fourth principle: support and accountability. Share your goals with someone who believes in you, someone who will hold you accountable not with judgment or criticism, but with encouragement and support. This sharing of our aspirations creates a bond, a mutual commitment that strengthens our resolve and multiplies our chances of success. Yet for all its importance, goal setting is often met with skepticism. There are voices that whisper of dreams deferred and ambitions unmet, questioning the value of setting goals at all. To them I say, look around. Every monumental achievement, every leap of progress, every act of courage began with a goal. It is the goal setters, the dreamers who dare to define their aspirations, who shape the world. As we stand at the threshold of our future, let us embrace goal setting with a renewed sense of purpose. Let us set goals that challenge us, that push us beyond the confines of our comfort zones, and that reflect the true depth of our potential. Let us set goals that are not just destinations but journeys in themselves, rich with learning, growth, and the joy of pursuit. In closing, remember that the act of setting a goal is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible, the impossible into the possible. It is the first chapter in the story of your success, a story that you write with every choice you make, every challenge you overcome, and every goal you achieve. In the unfolding saga of our lives, where every decision carves the path of our destiny, there lies a powerful concept that can transform the very fabric of our being. This concept, a beacon in the tumultuous sea of our endeavors, is the cultivation of a growth mindset. Imagine for a moment the difference between a garden nurtured with care, attention, and the right nutrients versus one left to the whims of nature. Such is the contrast between a life lived with a growth mindset and one constrained by the invisible shackles of a fixed mindset. The essence of a growth mindset lies in the belief that our fundamental abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Brains and talent are just the starting point. This view creates a love for learning and a resilience that is essential for great accomplishment. Virtually all great people have had these qualities, but how do we cultivate such a mindset? How do we ensure that our garden not only blooms but flourishes? First, we must understand that challenges are opportunities for growth. When faced with a daunting task, the question we must ask ourselves is not, can I do this? But how can I do this? It's a subtle shift in language, yet it harbors the power to transform our approach to obstacles. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone, not a stumbling block, on our path to mastery. And second, embrace failure as a teacher, not as a tormentor. In the grand tapestry of life, failure is not the unraveling of our efforts, but a thread that adds depth and character to our story. It teaches us lessons that success cannot, forging our character in the furnace of adversity. Remember, the most successful individuals are not those who have never failed, but those who have never allowed failure to define them. Moreover, cultivate the habit of perseverance. The road to success is long and fraught with setbacks, but it is the journey, not the destination, that molds us into the individuals we aspire to be. Perseverance is not just about enduring, it's about steadfastly moving forward with an unwavering belief in our quest. It's about holding on to our vision with a tenacity that defies the odds. Additionally, feedback is the breakfast of champions. In our journey towards growth, feedback serves as the compass that guides our steps, offering insights into our progress and illuminating areas that require our attention. Welcoming feedback, even when it's critical, is a hallmark of a growth mindset, for it signifies our commitment to self-improvement and our dedication to our. But perhaps the most vital aspect of cultivating a growth mindset is the power of yet. This small word carries within it the promise of potential and the hope of tomorrow. It reminds us that although we may not have mastered a skill today, there is always the possibility of growth tomorrow. I haven't achieved my goal becomes I haven't achieved my goal yet. A testament to our belief in the inevitability of our success. As we navigate through the complexities of life, let us arm ourselves with the tools of a growth mindset. Let us approach each day as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to evolve into the best versions of ourselves. Let us celebrate our victories, learn from our defeats, and embrace our journey with the knowledge that our potential is boundless and our capacity for growth is limitless. In closing, remember that the cultivation of a growth mindset is not a destination, but a journey that demands our commitment, our courage, and our conviction. It's a journey that challenges us to rise above our perceived limitations, to transcend the ordinary, and to achieve the extraordinary. So, as you stand at the crossroads of your life, faced with the choice between growth and stagnation, choose growth. Choose to believe in your ability to overcome, to adapt, and to succeed. Choose to cultivate a mindset that sees beyond the horizon, that dreams boldly, and that dares to achieve the impossible. In the grand theater of life, where dreams are the script and our actions the actors, there emerges a principle so enduring, the fundamental, that it has the power to elevate the ordinary into the extraordinary. This principle is the discipline of consistent action. It's the force that turns the wheels of progress, the rhythm that dances to the tune of success. Yet, in its simplicity lies its challenge. How do we transform intention into action and action into achievement? The journey of 1,000 miles, as the old wisdom tells us, begins with a single step. But it is the steps that follow, each one taken with purpose and persistence, that carve the path to our destination. The discipline of consistent action is not about monumental leaps or bounds. It's about the daily strides, the habits we cultivate, the routines we adhere to, even when the glamour fades and the audience departs. Consider the might of a river, carving through mountains and shaping landscapes. Its power lies not in its size, but in its persistence, its unwavering commitment to flow towards its destination. Similarly, the power of consistent action in our lives shapes our destiny, carving out the future we aspire to from the stone of the present. To cultivate this discipline, we must first anchor our actions in a strong why. Purpose is the fuel that ignites our motivation, the beacon that guides our journey through the fog of procrastination and the storms of doubt. When our actions are rooted in a purpose larger than ourselves, when our daily endeavors are connected to our deepest values and our highest aspirations, the discipline of consistent action becomes not a burden, but a calling. But even the strongest purpose can wane in the face of obstacles and setbacks. This is where the power of habit comes into play. Habits are the architecture of our daily lives, the framework upon which the discipline of consistent action is built. By transforming our essential actions into habits, we reduce the friction between intention and action, making consistency not an act of willpower, but a natural byproduct of our daily routines. Yet the cultivation of habit requires strategy. It demands that we start small, focusing on incremental changes that accumulate over time. It requires that we be patient, recognizing that the seeds of today's actions may only bear fruit in the fullness of time. And it necessitates that we be persistent, committed to our course, even when immediate results seem elusive. Moreover, the discipline of consistent action thrives on accountability. Sharing our goals and our progress with someone we trust can magnify our commitment and multiply our motivation. Accountability partners serve as mirrors, reflecting our efforts and our achievements, reminding us of our purpose and keeping us on track. In the tapestry of consistent action, resilience weaves its thread, reinforcing the fabric of our discipline. It's the resilience to rise each day and commit to our actions, regardless of how we feel. It's the resilience to face rejection and failure, not as final verdicts, but as stepping stones on the path to success. And it's the resilience to keep moving forward, even when the end seems nowhere in sight. As we journey through life, let us remember that the discipline of consistent action is the bridge between the world of dreams and the realm of reality. It's the force that transforms the invisible into the visible, the impossible into the possible. It's the daily commitment to our goals, the relentless pursuit of our vision, and the unwavering belief in our capacity to achieve greatness. In closing, let us embrace the discipline of consistent action with an open heart and a determined spirit. Let us commit to the small daily acts that accumulate into a lifetime of achievement. Let us cultivate habits that propel us forward, foster resilience that buoys us through challenges, and engage in accountability that keeps us anchored to our purpose. In the unfolding narrative of our pursuit for greatness, amidst the constellations of dreams we chase and the ambitions we hold dear, there lies an indispensable virtue, often unsung, yet paramount to our journey's success. This virtue, the essence of true strength and wisdom in the odyssey of achievement, is adaptability. It is the ability to navigate the unpredictable waters of change, to bend in the storm without breaking, and to emerge not just unscathed, but stronger, wiser, and more determined. Imagine, if you will, a mighty oak tree, its roots entrenched deep within the earth, its branches reaching skyward. When the storm rages, the oak stands tall, its strength undeniable. Yet it is the willow, with its supple branches and resilient nature, that teaches us the most profound lesson in adaptability. The willow bends with the wind, moves with the storm, and in its flexibility, it finds its strength, its survival, its growth. Adaptability, then, is not merely about survival. It is about thriving. It is about looking at the face of change, of challenge, of uncertainty, and seeing not a roadblock, but a path to innovation, to evolution, to unparalleled success. But how do we harness this power of adaptability? How do we cultivate this ability to transform the unexpected into a stepping stone towards our ultimate vision? The first step in embracing adaptability is to cultivate a mindset that welcomes change. In a world that is ever evolving, change is not just inevitable, it is the only constant. By viewing change as an ally, an opportunity for growth and learning, we open ourselves to the possibilities that lie within every challenge. It requires a shift in perspective, a reframing of our narrative from one of resistance to one of acceptance and anticipation. Next, we must learn to let go of the rigidity of our plans. While goal setting and planning are fundamental to our success, clinging too tightly to a specific path can blind us to alternative routes that may lead to even greater achievements. Adaptability calls for a balance between steadfastness in our goals and flexibility in our approach. It is about being committed to our destination, but open to the journey that takes us there. Moreover, adaptability thrives on creativity and innovation. When faced with change, the adaptable mind sees not a dead end, but a canvas ripe for creative solutions. It asks, how can this change serve my purpose? How can I leverage this situation to my advantage? This mindset not only navigates change, but harnesses it, transforming obstacles into opportunities for innovation and growth. In addition, adaptability is nurtured through continuous learning. The landscape of our lives, both personal and professional, is in constant flux with new technologies, ideas, and challenges emerging every day. By committing to lifelong learning, by staying curious and open-minded, we equip ourselves with the knowledge and skills necessary to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world. But perhaps the most critical aspect of harnessing the power of adaptability is resilience. The journey towards our dreams is fraught with setbacks and failures. It is our resilience, our ability to bounce back and continue forward. It's about embracing failure as part of the growth process, learning from every setback and using those lessons to adapt, adjust, and advance towards our goals. As we journey through life, let us remember that the power of adaptability is not just about surviving the storm. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's about viewing each challenge as an invitation to grow, each change as an opportunity to innovate, and each setback as a lesson in resilience. In closing, let us embrace adaptability as our ally in the pursuit of growth. Let us cultivate a mindset that welcomes change, remain flexible in our plans, ignite our creativity in the face of challenges, commit to lifelong learning, and build resilience that empowers us to thrive, no matter what life throws our way. In the grand tapestry of life, where each thread represents our choices, actions, and interactions, there lies an intricate pattern that often goes unnoticed yet holds the key to unlocking vast treasures of opportunities and success. This pattern is woven with the threads of relationships, a fabric so essential to our personal and professional growth that to overlook its importance is to deny ourselves the richness of life's potential. But how do we go about building and leveraging these relationships? How do we turn acquaintances into allies, connections into companions on our journey to achievement? The art of relationship building is not a mere transaction, a give and take in the superficial sense. It's an investment, a planting of seeds that, when nurtured, can blossom into gardens of opportunity, support, and growth. The foundation of this art is genuine interest and care for the other person. It's about seeing beyond what someone can do for you to what you can do for each other, how you can grow together, and how your combined strengths can face the myriad challenges life throws your way. Consider the might of a single thread. On its own, it holds minimal strength, minimal power. But when woven with others, it forms a material capable of withstanding substantial pressures. Similarly, when we connect with others, share our visions, our challenges, and our triumphs, we create a network of support that amplifies our individual capabilities, enabling us to achieve what we might never have managed alone. But where do we begin in this endeavor of building relationships? It starts with the act of reaching out, of extending ourselves beyond the comfort zones of our existing circles. Attend gatherings that resonate with your interests. Engage in communities that share your passions. And when you meet new individuals, approach them with curiosity, with a desire to learn about their journeys, their dreams, and their challenges. Engagement, however, is only the first step. The cultivation of these relationships requires consistency, a regular check-in, not out of obligation, but out of genuine interest in their well-being and progress. It's about celebrating their successes as if they were your own and offering support in their times of need without keeping score. Moreover, in the garden of relationships, reciprocity acts as the sunlight essential for growth. It's not about what you can get, but what you can give. Share your knowledge freely, offer your help generously, and be the connector, introducing people within your network to each other, thereby creating an ecosystem of mutual growth and support. Yet in the realm of relationship building, quality outweighs quantity. It's better to have a handful of meaningful relationships than a multitude of superficial connections. These deep relationships are the ones that withstand the tests of time and challenge, providing a reservoir of wisdom, encouragement, and support that is both rare and invaluable. As we navigate through life, leveraging these relationships becomes an art of its own. It's about knowing when to seek advice, when to collaborate, and when to step back and allow others to shine. It's recognizing that each relationship is a two-way street where the flow of ideas, support, and opportunities benefits both parties involved. In the grand journey towards our goals, let us not walk alone. Let us build bridges, forge alliances, and cultivate a community that thrives on mutual success and collective growth. Remember, the most significant achievements are often the result of collaborative efforts, of minds meeting and hearts aligning towards a common purpose. In closing, as we weave the fabrics of our lives with the threads of relationships, let us do so with intention, with kindness, and with a vision that sees beyond the horizon of our individual success to the vast expanse of what we can achieve together. The power of relationships is not just in the joy of companionship, but in the strength of unity, in the shared journey towards achieving the extraordinary. As we stand at the juncture between the chapters we've explored together, gazing into the horizon of our collective journey, it's time to weave the threads of wisdom into the fabric of action. The powerful formula we've uncovered is not merely a map for navigating the terrain of ambition. It is a compass that guides our every step towards a life of fulfillment, success, and profound impact. This formula, enriched with the essence of goal setting, the resilience of a growth mindset, the tenacity of consistent action, the agility of adaptability, and the strength found in relationships, is now yours to wield. But how do we translate this knowledge into the momentum that propels us forward? How do we enact this formula in our daily life? The answer lies in the power of the first step, the decision to begin. This initial stride is the genesis of transformation, a declaration of our commitment to the journey ahead. It is in this moment of commencement that we embrace the potential within us, ready to unfold. Let this first step be taken with conviction, fueled by the understanding that the path to greatness is a mosaic of such beginnings, each one a cornerstone of our future. As you embark on this path, remember, the journey will demand more than mere aspiration. It requires action, consistent, deliberate. It calls for mornings where you rise with the sun, determined to turn dreams into reality, and nights spent in reflection, celebrating the victories and learning from the setbacks. This journey is a marathon, not a sprint, requiring endurance, patience, and an unwavering belief in the power of persistence. But do not walk this path alone. Forge alliances with those who share your vision, who buoy your spirits and challenge your limits. Build bridges with mentors who illuminate the way, with peers who walk beside you, and with the community that uplifts you. Remember, the strength of your relationships is the bedrock upon which your successes are built, a network of support that turns solitary quests into shared triumph. Amidst the pursuit of your goals, cultivate a garden of flexibility where adaptability blooms alongside determination. In the face of change, be as the willow, bending but not breaking, using the winds of challenge to soar to new heights. This adaptability, this resilience in the face of the unforeseen, is your safeguard against the tempest of life, ensuring that no obstacle is insurmountable. As you journey forward, let the principles of this powerful formula be the stars by which you navigate, guiding you through the nights of doubt and the days of uncertainty. Let them be the foundation upon which you build not just a legacy of achievement, but a life of meaning and purpose. In closing, I urge you to not just hear these words, but to live them. Make them the anthem of your journey, the creed by which you navigate the vastness of your potential. The formula in action is not a testament to its power, but to yours. It is a reflection of your ability to dream, to act, to overcome. As we part ways, remember that this is not an end, but a beginning. A commencement of a journey that is uniquely yours, yet universally connected to the tapestry of human endeavor. Your path forward is illuminated by the light of your own making, a beacon that shines not just on your steps, but on the possibilities that lie within your reach. So, take that first step with courage, with hope, and with the knowledge that the best of your journey lies not behind you, but ahead. The world awaits the magic you're set to create, the dreams you're destined to realize, and the legacy you're bound to leave. The formula is in your hands, the path is at your feet, and the time is now. Let's step forward into the future we've envisioned, into the lives we've dreamed of, and into the greatness we're destined to achieve. Together, let's make the powerful formula not just a concept, but a lived reality. Your future starts now, and it's as boundless as the courage you summon, the actions you take, and the lives you touch. Let's begin.